All right, guys, this is John with Louisiana Aquaponics. All right, we finally got our first cold front that has actually made a difference in the temperature. It came in Wednesday, and we got another one coming in Sunday, and it's supposed to really drop the temps. But the thing is it's dropped the humidity and no rain. We got beautiful blue skies. So no rain for a few days, for about a week. One of the things I will say, it is a pain in the butt getting that tiller off and on that tractor. Quick hitch got to be the way to go. Even with just one implement, I think quick hitch is the way to go for me. It's just too much of a pain in the butt trying to maneuver that big old tiller around, manhandle it, and get it hooked up to the tractor. All right, so I'm going to show y'all something right quick. So what I did was, and I ran out here and it was just getting dark, you know, almost dark enough for headlights, but not quite. I set my tiller at, there's the top hole, which is the highest setting, or the highest off the ground setting, and then there's one right below it. So I moved it to the one right below it. And I come out here and just kind of wanted to give it a run through. One, to kind of get familiar with the tiller, and two, just to kind of skim the grass and, you know, and see what was in there. And I'm glad I did, because let me show you what I found. Okay, so as you can see here, this is what I did. And I come through and we just tilled it, and it was just enough to catch that grass, a lot of it, and just jerk it up, so I could find out kind of what was in here before I started going too deep. And I've already found a couple of big roots that we pulled out, some others right here. But I was running that sucker, and I did it in a pattern. I went this way with it. Well, actually, I went this way with it, all the way across, and then I started going back and forth this way, cross pattern it. And I hit this. Now, if you can see, this is concrete, and it looks like some kind of square pole was in here at one time. And you want to talk about make some noise. Oh my God, I thought I was going to rip that sucker off my tractor. So I end up, one of the things it caught me real quick is, one, keep your hand on that 3-point lift handle, because you never know when you're going to have to lift up really quick. And then I actually had to back up on this thing, because the way the tiller was, it was trying to pull into it. And so I had to back off of it and lift at the same time to get it up off of this. So I am really, really glad that I decided not to go very deep at all to try it. So what I want to do is try to see what this is, get it dug up and get it out the way. And I think I'm just going to take it little by little with the tiller, because I haven't put it in forward. So I wanted to run it in reverse, and then I want to get some video of it in reverse tilling. But being that this ground is virgin, and like I said, didn't know what was in it. Thank God, this goes all the way around here, guys. It's big. And once I started digging it, there ain't no telling how big it actually is. It might be bigger. Alright guys, well as you can see, kind of like Mitch Uno, you know, what you're seeing on the surface is not actually what was in there. So it turned out to be actually pretty big, and pipe sticking right through it. So, but at least I was able to get it up and get it out with the bucket. Alright guys, I'm not going to change the depth yet on my tiller. I'm going to run it a couple times like this and see, make sure there ain't nothing else in that concrete. I mean, in that ground, like that concrete. Because I don't want to damage my tiller, so I'm going to take it real nice and slow. But try to get some video of this thing tilling. Alright guys, so I moved it up one hoe. Let's give this a shot. Well, guys, I was backing up to start tilling again, and I found this on the ground, and it's nice and shiny, too pretty to be old. So I started looking around on my tiller, and sure enough, I'll show y'all where it goes. So I started looking really well. I guess it's one of those things I'm gonna have to go give it a once over. But see if I can show y'all in here. Right there. Well, my 3-point fell off. Here's one for that side right there. Probably needs to be tightened up. So, all right, well, I'll tell you what, when we're gonna stop here, this is a good time to point some things out. Okay, so I want to show you something. Okay, so I set the tiller up where she's sitting fairly level on this bottom plate. Okay, and I got it leaned where she's sitting almost flat, tight, slightly upwards. Okay, and the reason is because I don't want her digging. I don't want her pulling down any more than she. I want it to throw stuff up. Okay, and one of the things I have found with this short setup right here, because this sucker's really short, is when you lower it, when you lower your tiller down. And now remember, guys, I'm not doing this for a garden. I'm doing this just to remove this dirt. So I just want to break it up. When you lower it down, it will sit on the ground, but she won't be all the way down. If you take off, you're just going to skim the top of the ground. What you need to do is start moving forward and keep your lever down. And what happens is, as you start moving forward, she'll start tilting back like this, and she'll start digging a little bit and dig down, and then she'll settle in, and then you can start planing out. But yeah, if you don't keep on that lever for a foot or two after you start pulling it, you're not really getting down, because it's just too short of a distance. It just really don't kick down. So that's one thing. And another thing, like I said, was tilting this up, and I'll show you why. Now, I done tilled all this. I want to show you the stuff that we have skipped over. Without getting hung up in that reverse tiller. Yep. So it was able to move this stuff, pitch it up, you know, and without getting it hung up in the blades. That would have been a disaster right there. But it never even made a noise when it bumped this thing. She's spinning this way. So if you tilt her back just a little bit, when she catches that dirt, she's catching, and she's coming right back out quickly. And anything that she might hit, she's just going to chunk up forward. So, because she's spinning this way. I believe that's the way she's spinning. Yeah, against the tractor. So, in reverse, instead of spinning this way with the tractor. Yeah. So, that's, and being virgin ground, not knowing what was in it, hit that, the roots, the brick. So far, I'm glad I did it, you know. But let me go tighten this bolt up and that, and then we'll start again.